What's going on, everybody? I'm back. Raphael Hilaire, local real estate agent in Tampa, Florida with eXp Realty. No, it's been a while. I know. But I'm back now. I'm back. First of all, before we get anywhere, it's been a while since I've done a video. You see this box in the background. It's because we recently just moved into our new place, so it's been hectic, but I'm back. Now, I wanted to make this particular video, as you see from the title, do you really need 20% down to put on a house? Now, that's a really great question.
What?
I get that a lot from some people, especially when they're coming to a city like Tampa, Florida. Now, the first thing I have to tell you is you do not need 20% down to put on a house. I know your cousin, auntie, mother's cousin, nephews, who's also the third brother, the Johnny, told you that, but you do not need 20% down. I don't get why you listen to the cousin's aunt, nephew's brother. Don't listen to people that really do not know anything about buying a home and they decide to do something else and just say, no, I'm not buying a home because it takes 20% down to put on a house. Now, when you think about it, you're like, 20% down? That's insane. No. That is a lot. The beauty about it is there's people out here who is able to do it. So don't disqualify yourself that you're not able to do it one day. Maybe not today, but I'm sure you can do it one day. The first reason why you do not need 20% down, and this is the most important reason, is because there are different type of loans for different people. Now, maybe for somebody else's situation, they have a lot of equity in their previous home. They have a lot of money sitting in a bank that they've been saving for years, and they're able to put down 20%. Now, maybe you are not able to put down 20%. It's okay. And a lot of people, I realize, confuse 20% with $20,000. $20,000 is extremely doable for a down payment and closing costs. Some people say, oh my gosh, $20,000, that's not a lot. Because at the end of the day, if you're saving up for income tax, you're saving up with extra money, you cut Netflix, you stop going out for a couple months, you can save a lot of money for you to be able to buy a home. Now, I get it, okay? I get it. 20% down on a home will help a lot in terms of your monthly mortgage payment, the interest, just a lot. But there's different programs for most people. Like FHA loan, if you're not aware, is only 3.5% down on a home. That's extremely more doable than 20%. I don't know where this idea is coming from that you need 20% down on a home. Did you speak to a real estate agent before you just assumed you need 20% down on a home? You do not. First of all, if you really needed 20% down on a home, do you know a lot of people wouldn't be able to buy a home? That's a good amount of money. However, they have many different programs. They have FHA, they have conventional. Like, I've heard of some people in the past, I've worked with people that said, I put down 20% on this home when I first got this home. But then they also say, at the time, I just came up on some great amount of money for some reason during their situation, and that's how they were able to do it. But if your situation is, I have $15,000 for down payment and closing costs, and I just want in this particular price range, you're able to do that. I don't know where this whole 20% down came from, and whoever told you that is a liar. Don't listen to that person. Don't listen to that person, because that person does not know what they're talking about. I have this one client. They bought a home like right before the market crashed in 2008. Right before then, they bought a home. Obviously, prices were extremely high. We were communicating this, a year and a half ago? They were just like, listen, if we end up selling our home because we bought it so high during that time, obviously the prices now do not make sense. And this was like right before the pandemic happened and prices just went crazy. Can you guess how much now their property appreciated because of this pandemic, because of the demand? Over $100,000. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's going to, like, regardless, even if you buy a home and then ends up market crash, tank, and you bought it so high, eventually you're going to end up appreciating. Most people, I'm not trying to say it's going to happen in your situation because who knows, but in most cases, you're going to end up getting that appreciation back one way or another. May not happen when you want it, may not happen how you want it, but it's going to end up happening. So all you can do is just enjoy where you're at. And even if you're going to stay there for 15, 20 years, you should be good regardless. You know, most people say, listen, I flip property, I want to buy a home, but it's just prices. It does not matter. If prices are good right now, they're going to get better in a little bit. If prices are not as so good, they're not going to be good. And like at the end of the day, it's just depends. Is it a good time to buy a house? It depends. What is your situation? What is your credit? Do you want to buy a home? Do you really want to buy a home? This market is not for people that just say, maybe I'll buy a home. No. This is for the people that say, I want to buy a home because listen to this. I had somebody, right? I had one of my first clients. He bought a home in July of 2020, like around there. During that time, we all know the pandemic just first hit. And he ended up buying it. He said, forget about it. He ended up buying it really, really low. Now, 2 years later, if he were to put his house on the market today, it would be over $125,000 more than what he paid for. Like, at the end of the day, when you listen to the news, when you listen to people who really don't know what they're doing, they're going to lead you in the wrong way. They're saying in Tampa, Florida, there's going to be 20% like appreciation in a year, possibly. Why are you not thinking about buying a home? For the people that really want to buy a home. Like I said, this is not for the people that say, I think I do, I don't really know. No, do you really want to buy a home? Really ask yourself that. Are you willing to put in the work to buy a home? Because it's only going to go for the people that really want to buy a home. So if you're just thinking about buying a home, maybe it's not for you. But if you really want to buy a home and you love this area, then do it. There's a lot of demand. People want to move here. There's a new hospital being built next to Tampa and Riverview. I mean, even if you want to live in Tampa, Florida, but you don't want to exactly live in Tampa, Florida, you can live all perimeters around Tampa and still enjoy what Tampa has to offer because there's places like 25 minutes near Tampa. But if you have to live in Tampa, Florida, there's still options for you. But first, you must not expect and not compare yourself with other people. You need to talk to a professional. You need to talk to a real estate agent. You need to talk to a lender, which I can connect you with, and you need to see what is my situation. Can I buy a home? Taking out all the other beliefs of your uncle's cousin, brother's nephew, cousin, and really focusing on what is best for you in 2022, okay? Who cares about what they say about houses are so much right now? They're supposed to say that. They're not going to say, now's a good time to buy a house if you're thinking about it, because if appreciation is going to go up regardless, you might as well just lock in now. It's like stocks, like you might as well just do it now. Maybe you didn't get it when it was extremely low, but at least you can get it when it's still time to grow equity. There's people who bought a house in 2021 and they're selling now and making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000. It all depends on your situation. There's good places to buy. There's not good places to buy, but it just all depends. But how are you going to make your judgment, but you never spoke to a real estate agent? You never spoke to a lender. You wouldn't even know. At least see it, at least find out, at least say, hey, at least I gave it a try. But that thought's been in the back of your head for so long. And it's like, why haven't you bought a home? You've been wanting to. You've been wanting that nice yard. You've been wanting to go out and bring your friends over and say, yo, come see my beautiful home. You've been wanting that. So who cares what's going on in the market? If it's your time to buy, buy. And for the people that they say, you know what, I'm good, prices are just too high, then you really don't want to buy a house. Simple as that. No one's going to force you. No one's going to pressure you. It is what it is. But if you truly want to buy a home, there's homes out there. Yes, there's low inventory. Sellers right now are like, you know what, there's really no point for me to sell right now. But there's some sellers who really need to sell, and there's an opportunity for you to buy a home. There's off-market properties. Like, each home does not get $40,000 over asking price. Not every home. If there's 10 homes, probably like 6 of them, but 4 of them sell for exactly the price or even under. But you wouldn't know because you're not actually talking to a professional. You're just looking on the news, or you're just looking on Facebook, or you're just looking on Twitter. They don't know. Talk to somebody who really knows so you can get the right information. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you got the value, and I really hope you understand that it all depends on your situation. If you have any questions for me about moving to Tampa, Florida, and if you're wondering what are the places next to Tampa, Florida, if I don't exactly want to be there, there's so many places that their prices are half of what Tampa's offering and still able to experience the joy, the peace, the aesthetics of Tampa. Come on, email me right here. Come on, it's just a simple email. Email me, let me know if you have any questions. Even if you don't want to buy now, email me. Text me right here. This is my direct cell. Text me, let's talk, let's see the options, and let's see if now. Because if now is not a perfect time to buy, then I'll let you know, hey, listen, Bob, don't buy, all right? I don't think it's right for you to buy. Save the down payment, save the closing costs, save the time, save the energy, and let's just try this again in 6 months or maybe a year, okay? And if you want to wait until the market crashes, wait for it, okay? Like, I guess. But at the end of the day, if, like, there's no time to be waiting. There's no time to be wasting time. Tomorrow's not promised. So if you're looking, this is your sign. Buy a home. Call me. Let me know what's up. Let me know your situation, and I'll see and I'll evaluate if it makes sense for you or not. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you also subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see, what videos you would like to make, and also your thoughts. See you next video. Bye!